Hi YouTube, it's Taiwan
And
Car.
it's Uno.
And we are back, this time with something a little bit different than what we usually do. I've done a few topical stories when I was doing my videos by myself, especially voiceovers. But today we wanted to do a topical video, talk about something that's going on currently. Steve Harvey is trending on Twitter. He was number 6 the last time that I checked. Over the comments that he made, or a joke that he made on his morning radio show regarding the Flint, Michigan water crisis. I thought that it was in poor taste, and I'll just try to set it up as best as I remember the way that it happened. He was on his show and talking about the championship, the basketball, the NBA championships that just happened between the Cavaliers and the Golden State Warriors. We know the Warriors won that series, and congratulations to them. I'm not a Warriors fan. I am I won't even say that I'm a Cavaliers fan. I'm a LeBron James fan. And so
Two of us.
Anytime that he wins, I'm happy for him.
I like LeBron.
And so, I was with Steve in hoping that that the Cavaliers were going to be able to pull it off. However, I was not with Steve as far as, because the team that I wanted to win, when they didn't win, I don't go around serving gut-punching insults to
That's
people
not gold.
who,
That's below the belt.
Yeah.
That was below the belt.
So what he did, in case you don't know, and by now everybody's probably already heard, a caller called in and basically said that he didn't think that the Cavaliers deserved anything. And Steve was, I guess, grew up in the Ohio area, so he's very much rooting for the Cavaliers to win. And they didn't win, and so he responded to the man by saying that he hopes that he enjoys his nice glass of brown water. And
an idiot.
After that, the two ladies on his show, they were laughing like freaking idiots, laughing like they had lobotomies or something.
Like the man that signs their paycheck just made the joke.
Yeah,
that is how they were laughing. Yeah.
That too, and even as one of them was issuing an apology, she's still laughing, and so
and he kept on with it.
Yeah,
they tried to walk him out of it, and he just stayed with it, like a little 5-year-old child.
After the apology was issued, he piggybacked on the comment by saying that he hoped that the guy enjoys his bath in silver water. Just like really tacky. And I did make a comment on Twitter. Basically, I was just saying that I was surprised that anyone was surprised, because Steve has been on a slippery slope for quite some time now. I think that, for a lot of people, we have our point when we were done with Steve, or when we noticed, the change. And for everybody who knows about him trying to backdoor Bernie Mac and go and pick up his role on Ocean's 11, a lot of people
crying at his funeral, talking. It's like, dude.
Yeah. So a lot of people have been done with him since then. He made a joke about slavery, and then said that he didn't care about slavery. And then pretty much okay. And then of course him going to have the sit down with President Trump, which that I personally didn't mind that badly, but I did have some issues with it still, because I feel that if you're going to sit down at the table with someone, they need to be bringing you something. So what did he show you, Steve? Anyway, so yeah, a lot of people had their points when, okay, they're done. This is it with this Steve Harvey guy. And then for a lot of people, this new thing with Flint, this is now the breaking point for a lot of people. I could stand everything he did. I try to defend everything he said, but now this time he's gone too far, And whatever your breaking point is with Steve Harvey, maybe you're not even there yet. Maybe you don't have a breaking point. Maybe you agree with everything he says, and he's just
a comedian. He can get away with it. It's just what he's. Yeah, it's just jokes. Yeah, well, like the old dude said, What if he comes up and slaps you in the back of the head and starts laughing? Is it still gonna be a joke? Because I mean,
what old dude said that?
Willie D, wasn't that his name that we were watching?
Guess
oh,
what?
I'm sorry,
They
Willie
don't know.
D. I think is his name. Just a random guy that we watched on YouTube, and he was talking about it.
Which I don't like to. I didn't want to watch that video. I wanted to just show him what the comments were because I don't like to watch anyone else's commentary before I give my own. So he had his opinion on it. I have my opinion on it. He has his opinion on it, and I don't want to base my opinion on what anyone else is saying.
No, but they're all pretty close to the same opinion.
Yeah. I mean, we can look at Twitter and see that
Yeah.
a lot of people are just dragging Steve by his big hairy mustache on Twitter, like they're done with this guy. My thing is, sometimes some jokes come out and they're told too soon, and I don't think that this is a too soon situation because people are literally dying. People have literally died from this filthy ass water, and
nobody's doing anything about it. And him having the platform he's got, he should he should be helping.
He's in
not
a position
crying.
to help.
Not
He's
crying because my team lost and you said something about it. So I go drink your water because I'm rich and you're not. It's like, dude, where did you come from?
All of that went to a really just bitch-made level.
Yeah.
Over a conversation about sports, and it's a game at the end of the day, and Steve, like you of all people, should really be able to not take this personally. You have your money, you have the comfort of the home you want, the whorish wife that you have, that you finally, your third wife that you work your way up to. Yeah. You've got everything you want, right? So a loss, like, I don't even think that LeBron James is taking it as hard as you are. So I didn't understand
what
that.
What have you done for the team? What have you done for anybody other than yourself? You ain't done nothing.
Well, he does have that. He has a charity organization for young black men.
That don't mean nothing to me.
Which, by the way, he had Paula Dean to come and be one of their speakers after she used the N-word on TV.
That's what I'm saying. He just does that for tax write-off, and he does that just to say, "Look at me, I do something."
Yeah, I do.
I mean, I'm glad that he's helping, but at the same time, it's not under the intent that he wants to try to sell it as,
Yeah, I think that a lot of times people give him way too much credit, and maybe us black people in particular, and not me personally, but a lot of black people in particular have given him way too much credit because maybe we're sipping his Jesus juice. He talks about God with everything he does, so we just want to, praise God. And people, I was really literally sickened by the number of black Christians that I saw on my social media, my Facebook in particular, when Steve Harvey came out at the Miss Universe pageant and announced the wrong winner, and people, naturally started going in, all the jokes started coming, all the memes started coming out, and I was laughing my ass off, of course, but people were taking it so seriously, like you can't say anything about Steve Harvey as if he himself is Jesus. I don't understand, how he got placed on such a pedestal within the black community. And that's another thing that bothers me with seeing Steve react like this to this man, to this man in particular, but to black people in general, when he does something that black people consider to be coonish, or when, we are recognizing Steve Harvey to be the lead vocalist for Coon and the Gang. He wants to come out and just say everybody's hating on him and this and that and the third. But Steve Harvey, it's like how quickly we forget, the black people are the ones who elevated you in your career when white people didn't know who the hell a Steve Harvey was, when you were, something interesting going on and everything else?
No, I'm listening to you. I'm thinking.
Okay. When black people were supporting your career, when you were, doing the nightclubs and comedy, the small comedy scene, and before you came up and you were doing the Chitlin circuit, and then you made it to the big stage where you're hosting the Apollo, and we were the ones supporting you, up to that whole King of Comedy status that you got to, and that was big, but you made it even bigger. But we're your support, the black people are the ones who've been supporting you, and now it's just like at every turn you get, you find a way to shit on black people, and it's really disgusting. Poor
black people that came from where you came from.
Yeah, we remember, before you I mean, you have money, but your suits are still very tacky. But we remember,
Looks like a used
Steve
car
Harvey
salesman
that
from
didn't
Texas.
have the tailored suits, that had the big bright shirts on with all the colors and, the same.
Look at me.
Big crazy lips you have now and everything. But, now you got your milk dud head and all that. And
Stupid.
But we remember, before then that, that's the Steve Harvey that everybody fell in love with, But Steve, I don't know. I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed that you could make that kind of joke, and I wonder if there's going to be an apology.
I doubt it.
I'm not going to say that he won't. I will never say what someone will or won't do.
I won't either, but I doubt. My opinion, I don't think he will.
I wonder if there's going to be an apology, because he certainly issued one for the Asians after he made the joke about Asian men. So we'll see what Steve Harvey does. I kind of have a feeling that maybe he'll just be replying on his social media by calling people haters once again.
Yeah.
Because we didn't agree with his foolishness. But
he's ignorant.
Yeah, I would agree. Now I apologize because I kind of took over this because of how I feel. But is there anything you wanted to add to this, or
I second everything she says.
He seconds
plus some. So yeah.
And thirds.
And fourth.
And fourth.
He's just a douchebag. I hope he sees this, Steve. I hope you see this because you're a douchebag, and we can take it to the streets, little homie.
What
do you say?
Surprised if he saw this.
Oh, I would too. But it'd be so hilarious. What was he? I'm from the projects. I can get project. Isn't that how he said it? Remember when he took the kid? He took the kid's coat on the original Kings of Comedy.
I don't remember that.
You don't remember that? We're gonna have to watch that tonight. But y'all know what I'm talking about. He took the computer technology kid's jacket, and he called him Boogie. He said, "You can probably whoop my tail, can't you, Boogie?" He's like, don't. You said forget about the WB in these suits, because I come from the projects. I could be project or however, whatever he said.
I don't know.
We'll have to watch that. I'll show you.
So,
it was ignorant. It was just typical Steve Harvey. It was right when he started talking about the church and how godly he was and everything. Right, that was what ran into it.
I don't remember any of that. So we'll
be watching that tonight
and watch the Kings of Comedy, I guess.
Yeah.
But anyway, let me know what your thoughts are. Maybe you agree with Steve Harvey 100%. Maybe you think that everybody's being way too sensitive about things. Maybe you disagree. Maybe you feel exactly the way that I feel.
We feel. Can I get in on it?
Feel.
There we go.
Yeah, I was going to give you some closing remarks.
Okay. Just make it a we, baby, not
your
a I.
fingernails.
Shut up. I was not picking on them. I was...
Anyway,
grooming.
Just let us know what you think. And then... Is this a black issue? Because I've had a lot of black men tell me that I can't speak on black issues because of the
blue-eyed white devil.
Anyway, anyway though, just tell us what you think. I'm sure there's going to be like a million videos on YouTube about it. So if you happen to stop by ours, thank you in advance. Mm-hmm. And we'll get back to you guys with another video as soon as we can find a compelling topic to talk about.
Maybe Satire Saturday is coming. We don't know. Maybe so, because we got a lot of hate mail out there that we gotta say
make
hello
fun
to.
Of.
Yeah, that too.
So anyway,
keep making fun.
For this video, hit us with a thumbs up if you like it. We want to get to at least 5 thumbs up. Hit us with a thumbs up. Hit us with a thumbs down if you dislike it.
Questions, comments, complaints.
Leave a comment about it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed. Share the video on your social media if you please. And we just thank you, and we'll be back with another video.
We will not forget about y'all, obviously, because we do Thank You Thursday. So when we get famous because of y'all, we're going to let y'all know. We're going to throw a big YouTube party. Big YouTube bash with everybody that's just only our friends on YouTube. And when we get big, we're going to make it big.
Yeah.
So help us do that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Get in with the cool crowd now.
That's right. We sit at the cool table. You didn't
know. See you guys. Thanks.
Bye. End.